Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. Apparently we've got an anniversary thing going on here. I was logged into Runeterra and it wasn't making noise during my pre-stream. That's so depressing. We get a champion card and we get a quest. Wowza. We should log in every day. Wait, actually, giving me just champion shards. Oh, that's a champ wildcard, effectively. I'm really, really happy about that. I'm really happy about that. Wow. Wait, this game's been out for 3 years already? My goodness, it has. That's absurd. Alright, so, yeah, I haven't really logged into lore since the marathon. As soon as I was done with the marathon, I had to, like, really just immediately hard pivot to League of Legends and, like, some video work. And it's paid off. The rough draft of my next video is out, and I'm hoping to actually release the full thing tomorrow, Friday at the latest. And, you know, my team made quarterfinals in Blue Water League, so it was worth spending the time, but I'm excited to pivot back to lore. I'm excited to give myself a little more time. Where we last left off, of course, there was the 9-hour marathon, and I learned a lot, and it was really fun to play a bunch of diverse decks. And actually, if you excuse me for a moment, I've just noticed that my document here needs a really necessary addition here. I just need to, like, copy my deck codes and how did this work? I just need to give myself, like, a link. Waiting for Runeterra AR. Right. Oh, no, that's how it... Okay, enter deck code here. Get ready for the deck code to be generated. Copy it, paste it into my notes so I know exactly which version of the deck I played. I failed to do that for all my Heimer Jaces, so, like, all the brews I made and all the adjustments I made. A little unfortunate. So, hold on. Control K. Paste a link. Deep. This was my deep list. Evelyn Viego. This is my list. Sorry about that. Obviously, I haven't done all of the review that I would have liked to do in a perfect world. But of course, I still have the VOD for that, and I'm going to go back to it. I'm ready to go. We have the beatdown version. Just take this code. Basically, and actually, I'm just going to show you guys what this document looks like that I've been working on in the background. Now I'm able to just sort of, you know, actually click this, know exactly what the list was, and yeah. So, we're ready to go. Of course we're disconnected again, right? Why wouldn't we be? Of course we've unhooked. And we're still unhooked. I don't know what exactly I'm going to play. The patch released, and to my knowledge, like, what it would have impacted are all of the Samira decks and probably Ashe LeBlanc, which really sucks because, you know, I was really starting to learn the matchups and I was excited that I knew the matchups. But things changed. That's okay. We're going to have to adapt again. We're going to have to just be ready to... I mean, we're not going to have to go through a deck crisis anymore because now I have a deck library. I have a list of things I like playing that are all probably going to work to a certain degree. And I'm trying to wait for the patch notes to come up, and I hope they will. Really hope they will. Surely they will. They're not going to. Okay, the changes that I really remember that I think are going to be most relevant are Reckoning 7. Right? Reckoning is now 7 mana, so it's easier to play around. All Out is now +1/+2. Mocho is a 2 cost now. And Darian thinks it's terrible. What else? Ashe takes 5 to flip. Karma has 1 less HP. What else do I have to be aware of? Probably nothing major, but what I would imagine is that there are slightly fewer Samira decks running around. And if I were to click meta current patch, okay, so it hasn't properly updated for new patch, because like nothing seems to have changed at all. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's broken? Oh, the site's just broken. It's only loaded 5 decks. Nope, there we go. More decks. Are we good? Loading slowly. Runeterra AR. It's cranky with me today. It still doesn't really understand that a patch has occurred, so. Okay, well, with that in mind, I am going to choose to enter the day with Evelyn Viego. We are P10LP. Wait, weren't we higher than that? Did we actually end 0? I guess we ended perfect 50% win rate, huh? Yeah, so I'm deciding to open with Evelyn Viego because the big problem that I ran into with this deck was trying to race down Samira decks, like trying to race a different combo. And if Samira decks are weaker, then that actually seems pretty compelling, that this might be stronger. So we're going to give it a try. We're going to be willing to pivot, right? We're going to be flexible. We're going to face reality. It's so nice that we actually have multiple decks that I can play, and you know, it's not hard to know how to pilot any of them individually. So I'm allowed to bounce around. I'm allowed to play what I want. Today we're starting with Evelyn Viego. Immediately playing against Karmaset. A deck which I'm sure hasn't dramatically been changed. A deck in which I'm still supposed to be the beatdown, but I'm combo. So I'm fishing for my combo pieces. Do I maul away Viego? I'll keep him as the payoff to a Husk package. I'm attacking on evens, so it could be pretty good. This isn't a great opening against a slow deck, but we do actually get to... Yeah, we now get to curve Solter into domination, and we're all good. Black Spear is ready to deal with something. I'm just going to solitaire it a little bit.
Warm your soul.
We end up with the... Oh, the Warded Husk is actually so good if I can get domination on the board. Oh my god, that's good. I'm willing to swing him at you. I'm a little surprised you have Reggie, but... Okay, if this thing maintains its spell shield, solid domination is going to be so hard to deal with. It does, in fact, maintain its spell shield, which is really good.
You are nothing. Worthless. Impress me.
Quick attack is now available.
Let's hear it!
I have no need to really do anything about this, right? They're not trying to beat me down like this, so... What would Solter's future value be? Solter has, like, no future value at all. Although he could be blocking you. Yeah, he's a blocker that's more likely to get value later. Okay. I don't know what they were fishing for. I wonder if I should structure my thinking in response to actions. Maybe it should be, like, actually behavior-based. Like, well, this creates a second domination. One that is a 3/3 quick attack. Right? One that actually is quite decent on the board.
Don't waste my time.
It threatens a regen Solitude, which is quite threatening. Okay. So if I were to attack here, remember I'm the beatdown. If I were to attack here, what would I be playing into? I'd be playing into combat tricks potentially, but it wouldn't... I mean, the only combat trick would be... Wait, Twin Disciplines is not in the game anymore. Yeah, so...
Walk.
Okay, beautiful.
I'll make it my business.
Ah, that's what you were holding for, Mixologist. That's right.
Big night. Let's give him a show, huh?
I always do.
Okay, so Solitude will go up to a 6 cost and will be taken out of Set's removal range. They could at best use these coins early to generate like a Mystic shot, and that is an unlikely line. I'm going to use Solitude here.
I will not waste my time breaking the broken.
No, you wasted tempting the tempted.
Okay, we now have a lifesteal regen Husk that must go. You have to kill that. What? You choose domination?
Just go away.
You can't mocho me. You actually chose domination? You could tag out. No, you can't. That doesn't cost 1. Recall for 1? Coin? Coin surprise tag out? What the fuck? That's an atrocious attack, no? Not removing this as I curve into Viego? Guys, I have a lifesteal regen Viego.
Submission or death for all who need.
He does see that, in fact. Yep.
Impress me.
We start curving him. He has Fury, which is not going to do anything,
Come on,
but...
people. Let's make tomorrow today.
I can see no reason not to swing with these, because, like, the worst he could do to me is recall. And, like, 3... Okay, and, like, if he has the Hexbliterator, it's coming out either way, right? Because I just played Viego into Hexbliterator without thinking about it. Oh, hang on. No, it's not coming out either way, because he's too low. I don't want to expose Viego to a Hexbliterator right now.
We're working here.
Tag out. Okay. So they do not have... No, either they do not have Hexbliterator or they weren't willing to give me the regen.
Don't let anyone comment
Either
on
one
this.
is
We don't do
reasonably likely.
No holds barred.
Are you ready for a fight?
I saw you looking at me.
He can't be killed. That's okay. He's going to receive barrier in response. I mean, I can still Black Spear him later. Okay, how do I want to play this out? I want to build up my board again. I don't want Viego to just get instantaneously blasted. I think I'd like to play it slow. I think I'm going to end up Chemivorin into... No, Salter into Steam. Salter into Steam, yeah. Salter into Steam should do it.
In here, friend.
I'm so alone.
Salter into Steam should make the most threatening Viego with the least chance of being, like, absolutely fucked, right?
How about we live a little?
How about you go away?
Challenger Tough is pretty good. I'm happy with that. I can't kill Viego right away. They're going on to 7. Do I need my Black Spear for anything? Black Spear would be better served for sets. Although Set is already... Okay, we have another Viego. We're going to play him out. And we have a second one, so we're okay with it if something happens to him, right?
Will know my
Are you different?
So weird to be using. So they've actually chosen to Hexbliterate Solitude, which is very interesting. So that means Viego is safe from that spell, which is really good for me. Resolve that. The attack here would not do anything for me. So let's try to threaten Set with you.
Oppose me and
Swing you into that. Wait, you have Fury. I don't think the Scout attack does anything, right? Am I right in thinking that? When I'm summoned, when you summon a 1-cost ally, this is going to not summon a 1-cost ally.
I hear sink or scream.
I maybe should have pulled the Pit Professional, but...
Step into the ring.
Okay. Yeah, I'll choose to do this. Karma at level 2 will have 4 powers. So actually, Black Spear is a good answer to Karma.
Coin buys drink or news. I've got both.
This isn't doing anything else, to be honest. I could use it on myself for like a wacko play onto Salter to create some Viego progress, actually, now that I think about it. But what are the odds that actually does anything, right? Turn 9. We're about to approach the randomness point, but if I can flip Viego, then we still have a chance here, right? Boisterous Host is not an excellent top deck, but...
Something for your nerves, boss.
Wouldn't want time to give him a show.
Okay, so is that show... Wait, is that Showstopper, like, immediately? No, so I would like him dead instantaneously. If I were to raw Despair, that sounds pretty fucking bad. It just loses to tag out right away. Don't want to let you spend 7 more, though. It's very likely that's going to happen. I can't let the Showstopper occur, right? Maybe I can. This Viego's not very progressed, although this Viego's quite strong with keywords. Okay, so I'm trying to think if, I mean, because it might have to be this action, because they're probably declaring an attack right away. No, but if they declare an attack right away, I have plenty of time to respond. So... Okay, Mavorin. Maybe should have played Solitude first to make this more threatening, but...
Nobody's you, me, in the ring.
Surrender to me.
I'm gonna see 8 more. That's 16. I have 9. It's a this round thing. I just don't want to give him the opportunity. This taps me under replaying Viego in response to a tag out, which means I lose 8 progress, which is actually quite bad for my win condition.
Welcome, one and all, to the Midnight Revel!
Ah, it cost 7, dude! They had Serene Sky. Fuck! Okay, Viego's about to be obliterated, and I am now tapped under second Viego, which is really, really bad. So, there's nothing I can do about this, yeah. He's gonna obliterate. Okay, that was the wrong move. I had no idea. I felt like I was getting forked, but...
They call this getting your bell rung.
On to the next!
I don't need anyone.
Overwhelm Spell Shield. I really like the Spell Shield. Spell Shield's quite good. I mean, it delays my Viego flip, and now it's turn 10. Unfortunately, I might have lost on 9. I'm afraid I lost on 9. When you were an ally... This is the most threatening line to Evelyn and to Viego.
I was hoping you'd stop by. She's been missing you.
Has she? Maybe I'll satisfy her cravings.
Challenger Quick Attack! Challenger Quick Attack! Challenger Quick Attack on Viego! Challenger Quick Attack on Viego if they don't respond to it immediately. They're fishing for karma now. They don't have.
Hey, boss, check out the size
They
of
don't
the
have
crowd.
karma.
And all of them here to see you, of course.
I command you.
I'm so alone.
Augment! Oh, wait a minute. I'm about to get fucked by Showstopper. Yeah. It's okay. Evelyn's become the win condition. Evelyn's become the win condition.
Why don't
It's
you
fine.
sit this one out?
I don't know how to deal with that. Like,
Scream for me.
okay, Spell Shield's gone.
I bite.
She's not strong enough to actually threaten Set. Oh my god. What do I do? Fuck, man. When I'm attacking, I can't take damage or die. I don't want more showstoppers, so, I mean, do I have to... I don't want her going down to 1. Like, oh, wait a minute, she dies. Because, why does she die? Why does she die? Oh, Hallowed! Hallowed! Yeah, Hallowed! I have Hallowed.
That was hot.
This is not particularly threatening. I'm a little upset that I just played into that showstopper. There was a tag out in hand, so if I'd chosen to do anything about it, it would have been really bad. I think I've lost this game. Ah!
That's it.
Are you different?
Aha! God damn it! Viego could be flipped by now if I'd managed to protect him, or if I'd given him the spell shield rather than Evelyn. I think it was maybe wrong. So there's 2 points I could have lost this game at. Let's play this. I mean, Black Spear's already activated, but...
Better half, love.
I mean, this is going to restore Evelyn at the end of turn, so... I'm kind of happy with that. Another Stubborn Husk. I'm getting a lot of those.
Something for your nerves, boss.
Wouldn't want to miss a
He's
second
going to kill
yet.
Eve. He's going to kill Eve. My god. What do I do? I can't do anything. Oh, he's just obliterating her. Cause what am I supposed to do about this at this point? I think I just got snowballed on. I can't win. Yeah, it's over. I'm out of options. Okay, let's watch turn 9. Let's watch turn 9 back. What went wrong on turn 9? Okay, this is Evelyn flip, so this is turn 10. This is too late. On turn 9, I am trying to avoid the showstopper. So... Oh! I don't need to kill Set. I just need to make sure he doesn't come out. Because Viego's going to flip and threaten him. And then... Oh, dude, how could I... It's that simple. I don't need to kill Sets. I don't need to kill him. I just despair him, force them to do something, prevent any showstopper plays. I mean, like, worst case scenario, the coins don't leave them with enough. Yeah, because the coins are exactly 12, but if you were to play Set, they would have to have another thing. Okay, I mean, so it's still possible they kill Viego here. Like, it is still possible. But it would have been so much better to just commit my despair onto Sets to attempt to cancel out Showstopper, right? If he were to... I mean, because how many coins? How many coins? Coins are +3 right now? Coins are +3. So there's 5 mana. They would have to spend 2 on tag out, right? For themselves. That's how that works. 2 on tag out. They would have 3 remaining. They would have enough for Sets. Okay, so 2 minus 2 minus 1, like 2, 1. That's 8 mana total. Playing out Set. No, I would not have been able to beat a tag out line anyway. Oh, so tag out just always beats me. Oh, so tag out just fucks me no matter what I have in my hand in this game state. Oh. It fucks me no matter which line I take. That is really depressing, actually. Okay, so how can I avoid that? Just... I mean, was there another opportunity to give Viego... Okay, so they already recalled... There was a... No, I never had a Viego spell shield. But they recalled my first Viego. They recalled the first set of keywords that I had. I don't know, then. I don't know how I could have done this differently, then. Because turn 9, there was no better play. Or even if they're... You know what? No. I mean, despair. If I lose to tag out no matter what... No, if I lose to tag out no matter what, it's better to hold the resource, right? Because I can either play a card and lose to tag out, or I can not play a card and lose to tag out. So not playing the card is better. So what I did is technically best. Except for the fact that it lets me unable to replay Viego. Playing the Boisterous was actually the mistake. Playing the Boisterous was really bad. Okay. I had no way of beating tag out on turn 9. This means it's best to not play cards, let Viego die to Showstopper, then redevelop him immediately. Because I had a lot of pressure, but this was like the big turning point. Okay. Why did I only get Evelyn XP? What the fuck? I played so much more, like, with Viego on my board. Alright. So if I identify that I would have lost that card anyway, then this is new. Jarvan Shen sets. Okay, a little weird. I know Jarvan Shen is a big beatdown deck that's likely to... Okay, so let's see which... If they're attacking on odds, yeah, I'll keep this. Does this do anything to them? I'm just gonna assume it's an offshoot of Jarvan Shen, which is already an Ionia deck, and which just splashes in a set for fun. Very board heavy, probably heavy combo disruption, right? I think I keep Quietus for the Caretaker, actually. I think I'm actually keeping Quietus. Caretaker, Broadwing, Kinku Student. Yeah, there's a lot of early units that just die. There's T-Mobile. That sounds so funny. I love that. Develop Salter.
Ain't no shadows in here, friend.
We get an Overwhelm guy. Okay, you're letting me swing. So their hand has none of their early units. Teemo's not fully meme, no. He's actually okay, but I don't think there's any relevant Teemo decks right now. Damn, I can't get Black Spear. Let's bank 2 then. Because if I bank 2, I'll have 4 plus 3. Yeah, if I bank 2 with Salter, I'll have a chance for a Black Spear next turn. Overwhelm Salter is pretty bad. Regen Camavorn is kind of funny, but... So if I accept this block, it progresses Jarvan's level of condition. If I don't accept it, I mean, and it also doesn't really give me any progress to actually killing it. So no, I'm actually accepting that damage. That's fine. We play the Camavorin. We unlock a Black Spear. We're not going to be hasty in using it.
These woods protect their own.
Immediately Quietus that. So we're not going to be able to Black Spear anymore, which kind of blows, but Ephemeral happens at round end? Round end, okay. Maybe that was not the right decision. Maybe it's easier to beat Badger Bear in combat. Second Badger Bear is very, very funny. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, that's kind of difficult to answer. What am I going to do about this? The Camavorin doesn't actually survive any strikes, so... I may as well just develop out my host and
forget our woes.
Yeah, I'm not tapping under anything for doing this. I still have a Vengeance. We're obviously going to swing with this. There's no reason not to. We're obviously going to swing with this. not much of a reason not to. Gonna use my Salters now. Ooh, this is ugly. This is really ugly, guys. Yeah, they're very advantaged in board combat right now. Maybe I should have gone wide. Okay, one of them gets lower.
On to the next.
Not thrilled about this. I mean, their deck is also very heavy on barriers, too, so I'm really not super happy right now. The board status is difficult. Now, okay, so last time I played against Jarvan Shen, I decided that both of them were, like, equally important as beatdown cards. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to choose to Vengeance Shen, because it's my only chance of making this board, like, remotely playable. Yeah, I know I'm tapped under. High likelihood if I throw you into you, I receive a barrier and just really hard lose the exchange. So, what am I gonna do? I don't want to take 8. I'll throw you into you.
Day, friend?
I'll take 4. Do I want to just... Because I don't want to get blown out by Prismatic Barrier, right? Like... What do my units actually do right now? I'd like Viego to see them die is the thing. Yeah, okay, I'd like Viego to see them die, if nothing else. There is a fish fight in this deck, which is just being used as an extra single combat, because there's not really any equipment here. Or there could be a fish fight. Someone teched in a fish fight. There's a teched in deny, there's a teched in repost. Wait, there's no prismatic barrier. Hang on. Wait. Moral support. Moral support is the card. I don't have to play around prismatic, I have to play around moral support. Well, the only play I would have is Raw Viego. But they don't have any cards to directly kill him. So,
I do this for her.
technically nothing's stopping me. It just kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to slow down a bit. We single this. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's really bad for me. I did play him with no protection, with no husks, with no anything, but I mean the early turns played out in such a way. I think I misplayed early turns. I mean, I'm getting snowballed on. Actually, I can't say that. I don't know if I misplayed early turns. There's Yarvin. Okay. He's flipping, his Cataclysm is up, my combo is gone, I have absolutely nothing to play off of. Developing anything seems like incredibly difficult. Round start, create Cataclysm. Black Spear can kill Badger Bear, but not Jarvan, which fucking sucks because I really need Jarvan dead. Playing Naked Evelyn is like really unappealing. Quietus can hit that. Cataclysm is up. Steam into Eve. Okay, Steam to bait out some removal. Let's see if he chooses to do anything about this. Right? Jarvan's vulnerable. I might just trade. Highly likely you want to Cataclysm Steam. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected. Which is going to give you Barrier. Which is still going to give me some safety for Eve. Alternatively... No, I won't survive if I wait for the Hydrovine.
I'm always ready to play. Ooh, another plaything. See what's beneath while I see what's inside.
I mean, if I swing on Jarvan, she has Spell Shield. It's so easy for a combat trick, but like, if I don't swing on Jarvan, I lose. So... I have
I
to.
love it when they scream. That was hot.
Yeah, Spirit's Refuge. Yeah. I mean, I was blown out a long time ago, to be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and quiet us this. And then I'm going to forfeit. I'm having a really hard time now. Which is weird, because I was not having this hard a time when I was playing 9 hours. So let's do another, let's do another review. We're going to do a very review-heavy session today, okay? We're going to do a very review-heavy session today. What could I have done? Okay, mulligan. What was wrong with my mulligan? I mulled for some combo, but I don't think I mulled for enough combo pieces. I ran out of steam pretty quickly, keeping the quietus. Yeah, I think the quietus actually was a complete bait. Because, like, look what ends up happening, right? Badger Bear comes out. Badger Bear, I have an answer for it, right? I have a great answer for Badger Bear. I choose to bank to use that answer to Badger Bear. And then this thing comes out that can get stronger and leave quietus range. And then I choose to kill that instead of the Badger Bear, which also doesn't threaten any combat tricks, which means every time I'm doing anything here, it's like, oh, now I'm attacking with a shit board into potentially bad combat tricks. I also didn't know Prismatic was rotated. Spirit's Refuge, Moral Support, like every one of their things cost 4. Everything costs 4. I was really, really fine to attack it with everything this turn. Because there would not be a barrier. Okay, so yeah, my turn 4 lost the game. Turn 4 lost the game. Turn 4 lost the game. These decks have no 3-cost barriers until Moral comes online for 2. Quietus rather than planned. Black Spear was too impulsive. It was very impulsive, and it lost me the game immediately. So. Well, we're losing our LP now, but, you know, I'm still not super concerned about this deck as a whole. So, I mean, let's just keep going. Let's keep getting our info. It's so hard to, like, be really consistent, though. I'm not going to get too burned out about, like, an 0-2 start because we're going to play so many games tonight that we'll make it up easily. So somebody's still playing Varus Samira here. Okay, so I know how Varus Samira works. Varus Samira is less of a pure combo deck. It is still going to race me, right? It's more of an honest beatdown, right? Like, it's going to be equipment heavy. It's going to be using, like, the entire cultist package. Mocho is weaker. It costs 2 now. Where's Samira? Oh, wait, there it is. I can just look at it. Right, I know what the cultist package is. It's very high interaction. God, no. We'll keep the domination, but... I mean, we just have to mull for solitaire, right? Okay, we can play boisterous. We can play boisterous into glimpse, actually. I don't know if I want to play boisterous into glimpse. Wait, do I? They did pick equipment. I would be taking 3 if I weren't.
But a joyous one.
I mean, if you swing, I'm just killing that. Wait, do I though? Do I though? Do I need the draw? This wouldn't balloon any further. Yes, it would, because it would gain equipment. It would balloon out of control. It would gain equipment. This is my only opportunity to kill it. Okay, so board is back to neutral. I'm going to spend some HP on turn 3. Yeah, because I'm going to have to play Naked Domination, and that's really not good. They did not pick an equipment. Don't have any plays, don't have any salters. Right. Okay, well, that's honestly kind of funny.
Don't ask for permission or forgiveness.
Samira's going to be challenging whatever husk that I play. Which means I can actually use my glimpse this turn and find something more stable. Samira has the ballista, which is actually kind of gross.
No problem.
No, obviously I do this.
Tough day, friend.
Which will still give me my... I mean, like... Domination, 2-power quick attack. Not great. Evelyn with permanent quick attack, however. Do I really just slam Eve, though? Like... It's really early. She is going to transform back. I think I should not slam Eve. I think I need to wait for my combo to come online a little more. So what I'm going to do, actually, the most threatening thing I could play is probably quick attack Steam, no? Like, that's pretty devastating.
How about we live a little?
I mean, it does mean that I'm playing him with no protection.
And mine is clear.
Does he have Hallowed? He does have Hallowed. So this will... I mean, he can't play Mocho. This is hilarious, actually. And he's just going to be able to strike now. Right? Darkened Ballista comes off. It might go onto the Bakai. It does go onto the Bakai. Varus gets a little bit stronger. I'm going to swing again. 4-5. If you've invested that Ballista into the Bakai, yep, you're going to let me hit. And now you're just trying... I don't know what you're trying exactly, but we have... Developing Domination into the defensive turn is a little bit scary. We have to play around freezes. Like, if there's one freeze option, there's one... Wait, Chain of Corruption. I've never actually seen this card. It's second Varus. Give an enemy vulnerable and give an ally +1/0. Create a fleeting one in hand. Okay, so they're just using it to full kill Steam. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... Do you get anything from striking? Well, do I need this unit mana? No, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Use another glimpse. Get some value out of my Steam, because he is dead. And I already did get quite a lot of value out of Steam. I created a Husk. I killed Samira. I got 5 damage. Now I'm getting 2 cards. That's a lot of value out of Steam. Violent Discord onto my Husk. Alright, alright, alright. Vengeance is up. Black Spear is up. I would actually love to just play Black Spear on Varus now with no available protection. I think that's the best play I could possibly make. Especially since they just used Varus's Chain of Corruption. I will be on 6 next turn. Okay. Let's think about this. It's not time for Viego to come out. It's probably... I'm going to go Sulter into Domination and prepare for a Vengeance, potentially. Yeah, Sulter into Domination. Elusive Domination! Don't mind if I do. Actually, do I Elusive Viego? Or should I Elusive Eve? No, I should Elusive Eve, I think. I think that's way more threatening. That actually gives me a win condition. I'm going to do that.
Was hoping you'd stop by. She's been missing you.
Has she? Maybe I'll satisfy her cravings. Mind if I slip into something a little more painful?
Yeah. Yeah, this is curving out nicely. I like this. And she's permanently like this. Okay, let's swing the Sulter too.
That was hot.
And let me hit. Bow is here. Flare is here. We are snowballing pretty effectively now. She's created a Fading Husk as well. Oh my god, if I'm allowed to play Steam and keep him safe here, and use Scout to win the game through just big elusive bombs, I think that's kind of devastating now. What if alternatively... Furious Wielder. Okay, so they're not letting me have that. They do not want me to have that. Which is fair, and that's valid, and I'm not going to do anything crazy in response to that. Now, what could they do? What would be the most threatening thing? I will play a chump blocker.
We shall sing, dance, and forget our woes.
Bit of a shame that it plays out that way, but... Oh, I just bit my fingernail without even...
There is so much power in us.
Okay, here's Varus. He's not yet overwhelmed. He's not even close. He's not even close. He's not even threatening. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that pass. I think I should have developed out Domination. Yeah, I should have developed Domination. Fuck. But now I can actually prepare myself with a regen Viego. So, don't mind if I do. Yeah, regen Viegos. Like, good.
Submission or death for all who live. Surrender to me.
It does lock me out of Vengeance, but I'm in no rush to use Vengeance. Varus is allowed to flip. Varus is allowed to flip, right? So swing with you, obviously.
Okay.
Swing with you for fun. Actually, I should do this. More consistent, right? I do not want to swing with Viego. I would like to keep a blocker available. Varus is probably just going to block the Boisterous Host, but... I'll have a blocker next turn with the Camavorn. We are snowballing very effectively. They have to throw something at someone. Ooh, is this Whirling Death? And I'm tapped under fucking Vengeance. I didn't even think about Whirling Death, dude. That's quite bad. I didn't even realize that was an option here. Fuck. Okay, well, actually, that's actually not the worst thing, because Viego actually just saw a lot of power die. Viego just saw a lot of dead power. And that also just consumed Varus's Darkened Bow there. Which I forgot that's how it works. Until next time. Yeah, I forgot that's how it works, actually. Viego just saw 9 power die. Like, that's kind of absurd, no? Okay, if I were to play this, I'm sitting on 12. I will not be allowed to play Hydrovine plus Vengeance, and so it'd be a really irresponsible move. I think Camavorn into... Oh, is that really what you're doing here? Yeah? Challenger, huh?
Beware those who have
Uh-oh, guys. Varus flipped. Look out, he's got Overwhelm. He's gonna OTK me. Oh, no.
What good is mercy?
I know that look.
This should win the game. If it goes through, it should win the game. Oh, Expanse's protection! Okay, that kind of sucks a little bit. We do have second Viego in hand, however. What is the best way to set him up? It is Domination without Camavorn.
You will speak when I allow you.
Nanganeka can come out now. Okay, the strongest enemy and I strike each other. We are going to force the soldier out now. So the soldier's the one that gets struck rather than Domination. Does consume the husk, which kind of sucks. We now have an extra Viego. Okay. How can I play this out? Okay. Steam for vulnerable.
This is my domain, Steam. Leave.
Nah.
Elusive! Alright, we won the game. By complete RNG. Oh my god.
I do this for her, for us.
which also makes Varus
Impress me.
vulnerable. Now that deck should not have any direct removal, right? And playing up the scout attack shouldn't make a difference. They're playing a Mocho. I don't really know why. They have Tellstones. They're trying to... Oh, because they have a Furious Wielder. Oh my god, they have a fucking Furious Wielder. I do not believe it. Okay, well, again, I have third Viego in hand. They're tapped out. They're still in a tough spot, right? So I can go ahead and hit you with this. Commit that. I will lose my domination. The dark. Damn it, I'm just barely not there. I'm just barely not there to actually killing Nanganeka, which is not ideal. It now has Darkened Bow. What an obnoxious card. Hate Spike is pretty good here.
Here, fishy fishy.
Okay.
Slip on in, slip on under.
A second one, really? Is that for real? A second oh, it's Naganeta. Naganeka. I thought... Oh my goodness. Oh, there's another chance. There's another chance. They can't deal with it. 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 He's hitting Steam. Steam's hitting you. Play on Viego. Elusive Viego. Oh my god. We're threatening it again. This is so cringe. Also, Viego won't die to a strike of Naganeka. Naganeka. It's Naganeka. So hard to remember. Surely you don't have an answer this time. Surely there's not an extra Furious Wielder. Forsaken Vaca- They are desperately trying to find something. They didn't find anything.
I will find her.
Good.
I command you.
Wow, I RNG'd my way into a win. I don't know if I deserved it, but... Wow, 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 wow.
Without her, there is only darkness.
Samira Varus, W. Okay, we're gonna fast review it again, because again, we're reviewing a lot today. What turn do I want to review? Let's find out. This is a full review day. Okay, this is that's turn 7. That was a while ago. Wait, this is the wrong game. Okay, this is... Yeah, because I feel like I played this part of the game really, really well. Like, this was excellent. Turn 4 was great. I was, like, really stable. Turn 5 or 6, one of those. I don't remember which. It swung the tempo really hard. They did accept that hit. Steam got his full value. What blew me out again? It was... Like, there was a really bad move for me. Yeah, because this was amazing. Going out of turn 5, I was super, super comfortable. And then I chose not to develop Viego. I chose to develop Evelyn instead, especially after I saw it. I mean, that should have been my default. Rather than trying to do some weird, like, Salter domination line there. Like, Evelyn should have just been ready. She is elusive. She is threatening already. Like, this, turn 6 is in a good position, too. They bank 3. They have more mana than I do, right? Oh, it was the Vengeance. So Furious Wielder, I know they're in hand. They don't want to let me have that elusive husk again. Furious Wielder used. I'm waiting for attention, but I just spent an important cooldown, an important husk on a boisterous host while waiting for information. I was using it as a potential chump blocker. I can still Vengeance Varus on the spot. And, it was that. It was that. It was the pass. It was the pass. Yep, it was the pass. It was the pass. God, that was bad. It was the pass. It was the pass. I played a really clean early game, but then threw hard on turn 6 pass. It was another pass that forced my enemy to misplay when I could instead guarantee dead Varus. This would have snowballed into no chain of corruption and made it way easier to deal with him. Probable Viego flip. That pass almost lost me the game. If I lost the game, it was because of the pass. That pass was just too bad. That pass was just too awful. I'm glad I feel revitalized to, like, play and learn again rather than trying to just raw climb. Because I always have it in the back of my mind now that if I get really, really, really stuck on a day, I can just switch decks and try something else, right? It's actually so refreshing. Like, Annie Jin is back! What? What are you playing that for? I don't know how to mull against that. I think I need Camavorin. I think Domination's... I mean, I'll keep Domination as part of a curve, but... Ooh, this is... I mean, honestly, the Quietus could actually do quite a lot for me. Quietus will kill Annie.
Come on, Tibbers.
Not a no sound effect game. Not again. I hate... Come on. My early game curve is quite bad, but my mid game curve, like, looks reasonably good. I don't have anything to use that glimpse on. Pigeon will snowball out of control. Gonna use second Quietus. I'm really annoying, right?
I have my orders.
That's fair. That's reasonable. Wait, really? Oh, Pigeon wouldn't have ultimately done anything, so I guess that's okay. I'm going to have to allow that to swing. Okay, it's just going to swing, and it's going to let me develop for funsies, for shits and giggles. We're going to start player domination.
You are nothing.
They're not going to try to fur for it, I'm sure.
Impress me.
Evelyn ends up getting overwhelmed, which is not the ideal keyword for her, but it's not bad. Ooh, but Steam getting overwhelmed.
This is my domain, Steam. Leave.
Nah.
Now that is useful. And Solitude getting quick attack with +1/+1. That's pretty good. Okay, Steam unfortunately does in fact get stunned here, which is going to stifle me a little bit. I'm gonna let them get another attack off because I don't want to sacrifice Domination yet, right? I think Domination's too important. I think I have to take a little bit of damage on 4. Solari Sunhawk. I didn't know this deck would have that. Pigeon's going to start snowballing on the Solari Sunhawk. I'm going to take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, because I don't really have anyone I want to use as a blocker is the issue. Well... Okay, let's throw Domination. She's going to have to block anyway. May as well go out on my terms and save 1 Nexus health. That is depressing. Hey, my sounds are back.
No cope. Are you?
Okay, a spell shield augment is not useful, which is a bit unfortunate.
If you do not have
Stagehand is here. Wow, are you kidding me with this hand?
Our purpose calls to us. We cannot turn away.
Well, there's nothing I can really do about that, so be my guest. They're gonna use the pigeon on the stagehand too. Wow, what an unlucky turn of events. I've never seen an Annie Jin deck play like this. Is it time for Eve, or is it time for, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Summon a random husk. Or, this Solitude. I mean, I could have, like, 3 Keystone shit. Is that too greedy? I mean, I'm gonna swing for sure.
Here comes the Lord Killer.
You'll cope. I'm so alone.
Quick attack plus brash plus elusive. Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Stun an enemy. Okay, this deck is all stuns. That's all this is. This deck is literally all stuns. This is absolutely devastating. We're making the most of what we have. Just thin the board. Use my combat prowess here. Crackshot Corsair. I mean, we will be able to block, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to have to... I mean, they're out of cards. They're out of cards. If I can endure this, we win. I'm on 9. Playing Evelyn would tap me out of Vengeance, which would be a minor issue. So I just want to make sure I survive first. Pirouette's dealing 1... No! Dude! How do you also have Pirouette here? Fucking hell. That Husk is so good, though. Okay, I'm going to use a Glimpse. Oh, hang on. Am I allowed to use a Glimpse? Yeah, because I might pull a Black Spear too, right? Ooh, double Hate Spike is quite good too. I'm gonna pass.
Finger on the trigger. Captain's orders. Bullet to the
Okay. First of all, you. I'm happy with that. Okay. They're completely out of steam, so. Speaking of steam.
How about we live a little?
This one is a Spell Shield Brash Faded. That one kind of sucks, but it's better than nothing, I suppose.
The answer is here somewhere.
We hate spike it. You're not allowed to exist. Give me another husk. So this one is now a tough elusive, and get ready for the most. Oh no! I can't believe this is real. I can't believe this is real.
Explosives primed.
Wait, where did you get those cards from? Oh, draw 3. Is it worth playing this instead? No, it's Evelyn. It's Evelyn for sure.
I've got hooks, coals, and all the time in the world.
That's a lot of keywords.
Could die for. See what's beneath the light. See what's outside.
I'm so alone.
Lifesteal! Oh, fuck, I wish I could use that. I can't use it yet. I don't have anything to summon. QA lifesteal is nuts. Okay, so you... Oops, not you. Give me the attack token back. What am I doing?
There's power in water.
Yep, there we go. Make sure that neither of these get their effect off, because again, this is a deck with burn. There could always be a Noxian Fervor, and I am afraid of that. I am definitely afraid of Noxian Fervor. If you let me get this Lifesteal Husk, though.
Let's go make some friends, Tippers.
We swing. And he can't kill anything.
Wanna play?
She's dead.
Don't make me hurt you.
Resolve.
Tippers.
This is a Naked Steam. He kind of sucks. And we get to end the round. Beautiful.
That was hot.
So now we get to play a... Okay, so the Fearsome is redundant. The Augment sucks. This is one of the worst Husks that I've pulled so far. So I'm going to use it to kill the pigeon.
Does it hurt?
I really could have quieted that instead, but... Fearsome Challenger. Not much better, but it is better.
I never miss.
And I have life steal now. I've won the game. I probably should have Quietest first. Oh my god, I lose to Fervor now!
Are you different?
Shit! No! You can't be... No fucking way! No! I won the game, though! I just took the one line that loses! Fuck!
Once again, the woman's left unsatisfied.
I took the only... No! Hey, Quinn? Yes? What's going on? I thought I heard yelling. Did I hear yelling? Oh, I threw it in, yeah. You what? I threw it in. What's that mean? Oh, I was going to win, but then I lost because I made the wrong move. Did you get your numbers in the other day? Numbers in? How many games you? Oh, yeah, I did. Wow, that was the only thing I could have done wrong. That was actually the only thing I could have done wrong in that position. Are you serious? I can't believe it. Really? Okay, so what do we learn from that? Like, because that's not a knowledge issue. I realized immediately. Is it speed again? It must be speed. It must be speed. How do I slow down? How do I think it... Like, okay. Karma set again. I don't know what my matchup into this is. Like a slow late game combo into this is kind of scary. Okay, no. That's way too slow. We are developing way too slowly. Do I want Black Spear? No, I don't. Way too slow. There's a lot of 4... Okay, that's not a curve at all. Okay, yeah, we need to use this glimpse to salvage things immediately.
Welcome, one and all, to the Midnight Revel!
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open the turn by swinging with it.
The night is young.
Take my damage. Then I'm not going to kill it yet. This is my anti-aggro card. This is not the right card to have, but if I have like a heavy mist package, then we play it out, we glimpse that. That's what we glimpse. You are hex-bliterating a... What the fuck? Huh? Oh wait, why did I allow that? Alright, whatever, it makes no difference. I'm clicking my button too fast. Okay. Let's slow down. Let's slow ourselves. That play made no sense that they made. The only option I have, because I'm trying to beat down, I want to open with Steam. I want to get some husks going. I have a curve of Steam into Evelyn into Viego. They've already used the Hex Splitterator. They have no units on board. They're Mystic Shotting Steam. Okay. Well, Steam has already gotten the value that I wanted from him. So I'm going to swing with this. How many things have died? I don't think Evelyn is ready, but she's still going to summon a husk for Viego. She's not primary win condition right now.
Drinks are cold and gossip's hot.
We're going to play Evelyn.
Don't worry.
She's elusive.
It's not my
right?
first time.
Now she is turning back because like we're not ready for her. She's a little too
Mind if
early.
I slip into something
But I
a
also
little
have
more
access to a last
painful?
caress, which I don't know exactly how to... No, I don't. I have Viego. Double Viego, not double leave. Yeah, she's turning back, but she is going to be elusive the whole time. She's going to flip again when Viego is played because I have this husk, unless they remove it right away. They're ending the round for me. Okay.
Scream for me.
So she is giving me Challenger. I don't need the Fearsome,
Let's
but I
keep
do like the
going.
Challenger quite a bit. Tankier Viego is good. He is out of Hex Splitterator range. As the plans, we're just going to play one. We're going to play, like, one in-house. We're going to play, like, 5 games, if possible, on Friday. And I'm going to test her in, like, a couple of roles. Like, Expectation is supports her best role, of course, but... I'm going to play a jungle game or two as well. So, but yeah, Friday at 8 p.m. EST. Okay, so they're choosing to kill Evelyn, so that's actually not bad for me. It really isn't. We're gonna swing with you. We're gonna swing with you. We're not swinging with Viego because I don't want to expose him to like random third removal. Like I don't want to put him in 6. I want to let him scale a little more. She can block him.
You could use a drink.
Oh, she's still 5, right? Okay. Now, I don't have any units, and that's problematic.
I make it my business to know the odds.
This hand fucking blows. I don't know what to do with this hand. How do I get more cards? I can't use these Black Spears. You only happen on ally death. Viego's Despair. I mean, that kills Set, is the thing. Set hasn't shown his face. I think I need to hold Despair for Set. I think the best thing I can do is... Am I even pressured to do anything right now?
Calling for me.
I've chosen this. Undergrowth Steam Camavorn. I would have liked to have that Camavorn, honestly. They weren't willing to tag anything out. There's a Mystic incoming. Kinda suspicious. It's not Hex Splitterator. Early Karma.
Whatever the cost.
Wait, why didn't I despair her? I should have despaired her. Wow, Okay, this is profoundly unhelpful. I can't use my hand.
I will find her.
I hate that I have to do this, but... Tag out? Unworthy. Low-key, do I glimpse him? No. I still need the despair.
Something for your nerves, boss.
Nah, wouldn't want to miss a second of the action.
One of them is going to die. It's just which one is more important to kill right now. Karma, Set, Karma, Set, Karma, Set. I mean, Set is about to flip. He becomes more immediately urgent. I'm going to pick Set because Karma dies to Black Spear and Set does not.
One shot, subsumed by many others.
Where's my money?
I'm going to pick Set, yeah. Oh, thank Christ, we can do something. Oh my god, we can do something.
Ain't no shadows in here, friend.
Okay, that's fine with me. Not even worth it. I might get value out of the Challenger Husk. Yeah, I might get value out of the Challenger Husk, but not out of Salter. And now I can use Black Spear on Karma.
Surrender to me.
A second Vieg. Oh my god. Give me units! They're tapped under all protection from Karma. Or for Karma, which is nice. Give me units, please! Just empty their board while they can't protect anything. I mean, I'm not going to use these Quietuses anyway. Like... Okay. I still have a Vengeance. We haven't seen any tag-outs yet. Give me a unit. Ah, this is fucking catastrophic. Okay, if I were to do this, then it would, in fact, give me a mist. Like, we're actually at the point where I have to do that to just try to flip Viego because I need, like, we're on turn 10, right? We're in a bad situation. Haunted Husk is really bad to pull. We still have a Vengeance. We just don't want to play into the tag out too much. Actually, if they don't have any units, I'm allowed to. Assembly line. My hand is all removal, so let's figure out how to play that. First of all, Quietus Hue. That's necessary. Karma cannot come out anymore. I mean, we do still have a coin, right?
This one's on me.
Okay, so I don't want to expose Viego to Hexbliterator, not the third one. I mean, I do still have Viego's Despair in hand, so it might be playable. Do I want to blow my Black Spear on you just to push damage? No, I'm allowed to go a little bit slower, I think. Okay, I'm allowed to go a little bit slower. It's very, very likely we pull something that... Okay, they're willing to let... They're willing to hit. Coin set? Is it set? Karma. She flips. We're going to immediately threaten her.
Where there is life, there is
She's
hope.
tapped out. She's tapped out. They played a Karma. They played a Karma, but tapped under. Now it's time to die. Beautiful. Okay. So maybe we can still play this out. Maybe we can still play this out. It's just going to take a little bit of patience, right? I still have a Vengeance. I still have... Oh, units! It's Domination, too! It's not worth removing Acorn now. We're out of Quietuses. We need to hold these spells for units that actually matter.
My time.
Okay.
Impress me.
Viego is an 11-10. Acorn is going to hit me for 1. That's okay. I'm going to sit here and do nothing and let Viego flip. Oh. And I have perfect mana for this into Vengeance. I checked right before I played it, just to make sure I'm not rushing. And that should be the end of the game.
Don't waste my time. Impress me.
Of course they have a tag out. Of course they have a tag out. Okay, but we forced them to use it on me, which is still really good. Viego's not going to get to see them die. I'm still obviously going to swing with them. Maybe should have swung with the Hydrovine too. You've already used a tag out. What is this? Are you trying to remove something? High note. So they're actually killing Domination and breaking the spell shield. That's fine. Viego is Gargantuan, and I have multiple copies. Okay. Camivorin is kind of good. I don't... You what? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I am simply not allowed to...
Mine starts here.
If they have second tag... See, this is where Set starts exerting ridiculous pressure on decks like mine, right? So I have to decide, is it worth throwing my Vengeance at a tag out? What is going to happen if I do? He's going to replay Set if I do. That's going to be bad. If I play Viego, I have second Viego. He can showstopper one thing. He can pull something and showstopper another. That'll really stifle me a lot. I will be down a lot, but I will still have a Viego. Can't take damage or die while attacking. He has attack token. 5. I have to try. I think this is the best move. I mean, oh, fuck, do I lose the tag? No, is this the same situation I just ran into where I lose the tag out either way? He just used the tag out on me, though. And the tag out... No, the tag out costs 2 on themselves. It's a risk. It is a risk. It is a risk, and I don't know for sure if it's the right move, but it's the risk I've chosen to take. Because if it pays off, I will win. Right away. Immediately. I don't like how long they're waiting. I feel like they have something and they're trying to figure out how to use their spells. 8 mana in hand, right? I don't like how long this is taking. It's making me nervous. Oh, thank God. We won. We won the game. We did it. Oh, they're just roping me. Never mind. They're not planning or thinking about anything. They're just roping. This is some bitch-made behavior.
I do this for her. For us. I will not be made to wait.
That won the game for me. Whew.
I command you.
We chain things. Viego's seen 8. We create another one. Viego will have seen 9. I mean, I'm going to... I think... Well, first of all... Yeah, no, it's... I'm too wide. I win. Do you have an answer? You're not at your computer, so I know you don't have an answer. Watch as they're trying to play a mind game with me, like, pretending to be AFK, and then they have something. That was close. That was really close.
Surrender to me. All will be consumed by the black mist.
And we got him flipped. GG.
Without her, there is only darkness.
Okay, let's repair this. Let's repair the damage we've done, shall we? I would like to... What am I supposed to do? Yeah, I would like to review that one decision point again. It paid off this time, but I'd like to think of the risks, right? I mean, it literally is just tag out, right? Tag out is the only thing I'm concerned about, right? Yeah, this turn, this position, this situation. Set cannot be allowed to generate a showstopper. If he generates a showstopper, we are in a bad situation. Right? So if he generates a showstopper and he attacks into something, well, first of all, he's going to attack, then he's going to showstopper, right? So he's going to pull this. He's going to pull this right here. And then, you know what? I could actually just sit here and wait and burn my mana into showstopper. If I wanted to. I would lose my engine, but I would still have the option to chain some things here. I'd still be able to threaten set and see if they tap under. I would be allowed... Okay, so passing here feels wrong. I mean, basically, it's... What turn is this? I want to see a turn number so I can, like, actually... 13. Okay, turn 13. Vengeance into tag out Gambit. Set exerts a... I find it... There is a universe in which I pass and let set swing rather than playing vengeance into potential tag out. But I don't know whether that is more consistent. I would be gambling on top deck, maybe. Ask for help because this line seems common and difficult. That's what I'm going to write. Oh, and I'm going to, of course, pause this. Okay, let's play again. That line's hard. We breathe. We're losing games because we're not taking inventory. Some games we're supposed to lose, but we're losing the winnable ones too, which is not okay. There's Teemo. Teemo Trist is a... Wait. Noxus Bandle City... Oh, I don't know what this could be. Okay, Teemo usually implies elusive cheese, but that's usually paired with... Ugh, I don't like this. What is happening to me? I'm keeping Undergrowth because I'm scared. That's what's happening here. French narrator, good to see you. How are you doing? Wait, I don't like this. It is an aggro list. I guess that makes sense. Noxus is involved. I mean, usually when I see Trist used to be like a big Bandle Tree thing, no? But now, Bandle Tree's rotated, I think. So I've got to... Oh, wait. Of course, it's unfamiliar, so first I look it up to see if it's common enough that...
Reporting in.
You know, it's available. Tristana? Oh, it is common enough that I can look up a list. Oh, okay, yeah, I shouldn't be panicking then. It is... Oh, it's Bandle Swarm. Oh, it's Bandle Swarm.
Adventure starts with mushrooms.
Oh, yeah, it's all multi-region, like, aggro stuff. Ah, I see, okay. I am going to play Salter.
Plenty of fire to go around.
I'm going to use him as a blocker. We have an Impact Husk. And then I just tapped back into chat, and here we are, Bandle Gunner, multi-region aggro. Didn't they just change Bandle Gunner? This particular list that I'm looking at doesn't have Bandle Gunners in it. That's the now 10 mana. Yeah, this version does and wins a lot more. Cost 1 less, grant me impact 3. Yeah, it just comes online sooner for each of these that you summon. Are you multi-region? No, you're just... I'm willing to swing into you. You're going to let it through. It's 1 damage. There's no reason not to take it. Well, Camavorn Soldier is an outstanding anti-aggro card for me. I forgot they changed that card, actually. That's... Yeah, and actually, the list that I'm looking at that actually does include them is the highest win rate by a lot, but it's also not played a lot of games. It is fresh. It is brand new. Sneezy Biggle Dust. Oh, wow, they actually have access to, like, a Reveler's Feast type card. Okay. Pie Toss is maybe a concern. Wow, this is weird. Give me a Shroom. Okay. Bit annoying. I don't really have a great answer to Teemo beyond Undergrowth. You know, Undergrowth is an okay answer, actually. Do I hold for Undergrowth, or do I play out my...
One Yordle portal and suddenly geography means nothing.
Yeah, I'm using Undergrowth. That saves me the most. Okay, let's pass.
I'll scout ahead.
Undergrowth, threaten Teemo. They're going to have... What would it be? No, they're unlikely to have any actual defensive combat tricks. And then I'm going to dump you into you.
Tough day, friend.
Very stifling turn. Perfect. Super, super good outcome for me. Now, this is a low-impact Husk, so I'd like to keep cycling some stuff. I don't want to throw my Boisterous right now. I'd rather... Do I want to... No, I think it's my... Is it my Domination turn? Could have developed your 1-drop to block Beard. I suppose I could have. I don't know. I mean, like... Creating Domination as a real blocker might be worth the 2 Nexus health.
You will speak when
Plus, it progresses my own game plan a little more. Okay, so what is my Camavorn getting? Stubborn Husk is actually huge for my Camavorn. I mean, I can get hit by a Pie Toss here. I think it's actually pretty likely I get hit by a Pie Toss. I would have gotten that regardless of the line I took. Two into 5. I really... If I manage to get this onto Camavorn Soldier, we're in such a good position. We're in such a good position. Bandle Gunners probably don't come out yet, right? I'm afraid of this guy. This guy's actually thinking a lot. Or they're roping me, but more likely they're thinking.
You best believe I don't
Bandle
play.
Commando. Okay. Spending my attack token seems ill-advised. Well, actually, isn't Domination going to be forced to block anyway? And let's think. They're likely to let me through if I swing with Domination, because they... Yeah.
Walk.
I think they're likely to let me through if I swing with this. No, they do actually trade Beard into it. They are spending a Pie Toss right away. Okay. Pie Toss on that, rather than the Husk, though, is a good outcome. I chose to not use my Glimpse Beyond. I think the hand I have is pretty playable, and so I'd rather thin the board. I just need to get my Camavorn out. Right. Went up 2 for... That's a lot of LP. Congratulations. My climb is quite a bit slower. I went through this big arc where I was just, like, trying to learn a more... I was trying to learn an approach that's, like, more direct in terms of games played. it wasn't working very well for me. So now I'm just relearning my own original way of playing the game, you know? Oh, are they just playing out the pastry now? Wait, I didn't even think about that. They have the priority to play pastry if they wanted to. They could slow it down and... I can't believe, like, as soon as I find a beatdown deck that I really like, because I played this 9-hour marathon last Thursday. I played, like, 4 different decks, just experimenting with a bunch of stuff. I ended up playing Quinn. I really liked it. Okay, skip the block, which is great. Allows me to play Cam of Orin, which I'm going to do anyway, regardless of the lost impact of, you know, this. I can actually use my Glimpse on my Encroaching Mist. I can also choose to Black Spear. So which is more important, the Glimpse or the Black Spear? Passing here, just... They can't play Perilous because it doesn't play around Hate Spike. Oh, that's right. That's right. I just Hate Spike something and then they get sad. Well, they should know I don't have it now. Now, because, yeah, my lines are either Glimpse into Boisterous or it's Black Spear into... nothing, Black Spear into Bank, right? Or it could be Black Spear into Boisterous, too. Do I really care about these? Oh, yeah, they're just gonna keep... Oh, yeah, I care about them. Never mind, I care about them. Vandal Gunners has Spell Shield, right? Yeah, so... need to beat them on the board. Yeah, I probably do want to actually do this. I don't know if that's hasty. I think I just made a hasty decision where I wasn't really... Okay, let me think. On my next turn, it'll be turn 6. I'll be ready to play out... Okay, so, Glimpse, Boisterous... There's probably no reason not Boisterous here. Yeah, because I'm not holding anything for my spell mana. I don't know if this would communicate to my opponent anything about my hand, like... Because what's most likely is I end up playing out Domination. I don't know if... Well, maybe Solitude is actually... I mean, I can't really greed any of these out as value engines, really. Like, I'm gonna have to use them as blockers. Next turn is my attacking turn. I get time to develop. Trist is a... How much? 4 cost? 5 cost? 3 cost. She's absolutely ready. The Pastry comes out. I'm tapped under Glimpse. Which... Okay, so that's face-up information I could have played around, but I chose to Black Spear instead. We now have access to a Vengeance. Okay, so the only actual direct damage they have are those pies, right? Let's pull up the list again, because I accidentally closed it like a dummy. Most likely lists. Well, they could also have Fervors. They could have pies and they could have Fervors, and that's realistically it, unless we're dealing with some impact as well. I think probably solid Domination into Banking is good, but I could also play Solitude and just try to play the board. If I do, then what could ruin me? What units could come out that would really suck? The only one is Bandle Gunners, actually. Naked Solitude seems really awkward, but it does play the board a lot more effectively. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to do this. Use my attack token to actually swing. See what I can get. Yeah, because right now my Boisterous is also threatening everything. So I can actually full swing at the moment. And worst case is... Okay, if they played Tenor of Terror, it would stop my Boisterous from swinging effectively. I think they're still... Okay, so yeah. And it has a Chime on it too. Wow. So I'm not going to swing with Boisterous. I am going to swing with both of these. I think it's more valuable for playing the board like that. Force them to defend something. Spend some HP on Solitude. That's fine. I haven't seen Tenor of Terror in a long time. That implies a second... Oh, this isn't playing around second pie, actually. And Fervor would kill no matter what. I would really like my Cam of Orin to stay alive. I would really, really like my Cam of Orin to stay alive. Okay, I only trade 1 unit, but... We're banking some stuff. We end the round. Their board is still big. Here's Eve. Eve does have tough if I play her out. She is an outstanding blocker. It would tap me under Vengeance. They opened with a Sneezy Biggle Dust. That's a little unfortunate. This thing is quite big. Okay, so let's start sacking things. You sack into you. I'd like to keep you alive, so let's go ahead and do that. Do I play my vengeance on anything? Yeah, no. I think that's bad. If I play my vengeance on anything preemptively. Let's just think. What do I lose to if I make these lines? I mean, Might can still come out and just force you to die. And that would be a little bit unfortunate, given that you're also not trading. I have chat hidden, by the way. I have to make my own decisions here, and I'll look at what you guys said afterwards. I mean, yeah, it literally can only be Might or Pytos or Fervor, right? Like, that's probably it. Okay, some decks might have a Buster Shot, but that's slow. One list has a Transfusion in it. Okay. I'm choosing to block like this. Sneezy Bagel Dust was actually quite good. And it's Might onto you, which is not what I expected, but I suppose I'm taking 10 now. I don't think I want to take 10 into a deck that has Bandle Gunner's Spell Shield Impact. That saves me 7 damage if I Vengeance right now. And it's very pure beatdown, and it preserves a blocker, and I think I'm going to. I think saving 7 damage is actually worth it. And then we can prepare to use our Evelyn next turn with Challenger and... yeah, and plus it also makes my next Husk even better. Is this second Might? What could that be? Okay, there is a Pytos killing my Camavoran. Okay, so they did have that. There is now a Perilous Pastry in play. I can see their entire hand except for one card. That's quite good for me. If this wasn't going to die, I probably should have glimpsed. I keep missing my glimpses for some reason. Slow down. Slow down. Think through every decision point. My opponent is obviously thinking through every decision point, and I am not. And that's a huge advantage for my opponent, that I'm just giving them for free. So there's no reason to be doing that. Oh, I can click that specific bit right there. Look. Okay, what comes out here? Salter. Not exactly super desirable, but he's at least going to give me some glimpse fodder. We're going to play Evelyn.
I've missed you.
Hush now, love.
What does this give me? This gives me regen, and it gives me fury.
Mind if I slip into something a little more painful?
Okay. So they do need to be afraid of Evelyn. Evelyn will not be turning back for the entirety of this game. Only 2 surprise cards. The pastry can come out onto this, which, it's been mentioned, doesn't play around to the potential of my hate spike. They may have a reasonable hand read of me not having it at this point, though. I think it's not unreasonable to hand read me like that. The Bandle Commando needs to go and is my priority for Evelyn swinging. I think I should swing Solitude, to be honest. It does, like, make it easier to avoid mites. Salter's not threatening. Actually, depends on what comes out here. That's cool. That's a cool gimmick. This continually creating Owlcats to progressing your Bandle Gunner win con. That's cool. I like that, actually.
You don't keep a girl waiting, do you?
I like that. Biggle Dust defensively. And then a Pot of Pain. Wow. That is an interesting turn. I'm quite happy with it, though, no? Like, Okay, let's get ready. Let's give Evelyn some regen until end of turn.
Who's your plaything today?
Another leader desperate to lose control. Nothing new.
I'm still tapped above Hate Spike. I don't know what this last card is, and that kind of scares me, but it's only pastry and one mystery card, right? It's gonna mite the Bandle Commando to trade into Eve. That's what you think the line is? Well, then I'd better throw Eve at Tenor of Terror, the only thing that doesn't lose to, right?
I love it when they scream.
I'd better throw Eve at this guy.
I know what I am.
And then throw Solitude as well. It probably is my... Shit. If it's Might, how do I play around this?
That was hot.
Evelyn has to... I never would have seen that coming, actually. That's only if this is second Might. Actually, if it's not been played yet, and it's been sitting there the entire time, it actually probably would be. That's why that last Might was used so frivolously, right? How do you get that hand reading skill? Okay, I'm afraid now. I'm afraid. I'm absolutely afraid. Okay. I'll accept it. Again, I would value trading the board down instead.
That's it.
Impress me.
We end up with an Overwhelm, a Quietus, a little too... Oh, I can destroy the equipment, though. I can destroy the Pot o' Pain, and I think that would be really valuable. Let's try to sequence this properly. Yeah, because if I destroy the equipment, it is highly likely that... I mean, I'm not going to get any better value out of it. All of the tiny units have Spell Shield. Bandle City Mayor is, like, probably not coming out and having value at this point in the game. He's also a 2-3 now. Yeah, everything's out of range. So this is realistically the only value I'm going to get. Kind of sucks that it didn't come online sooner, and I have to use it to destroy the equipment. Well, it can still kill a Teemo if Teemo comes out. Still 3 Puff Caps hidden in here, and that still scares me. They're really trying to find lethal. Oh my god, they're playing the Farron variant. They're playing the Farron variant. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's a one of. They top decked Farron. Well, that fucking sucks a lot. I just lost. I mean, like...
Let's cook them.
Break their backs.
And it's third... It was third Sneezy Biggledust. It wasn't Might. It was third Sneezy Biggledust. This puts me at 8. That's still in range to die. Okay. Yeah. Okay, which husk sucks more? I'll kill this one. Pray for something. I mean, the Decimates are going to kill me. Oh? Okay.
She waits for me beyond the mist, my queen.
Okay, maybe we can play... I mean, I think he's too slow still. I think he's way too slow. He's not realistically doing anything. Black Spear the Farron, so they don't have a big jackass on the board. Salter can't really... Okay, Salter plus unit can... I can still generate a mist off of this line. This creates mist. Yeah, gets to watch something die.
I command you.
Mist is quite small. I'm out of cards in hand.
Impress me.
I'm about to die. I mean, I've lost the game already. We know I have, so... I mean, like, what the hell else can I do, right? It's... Well, nothing can... I mean, this can kill domination, but it would trade, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, well, fuck it, whatever. I'm just full swinging. I should have put that on Viego. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I forgot I had a Hallowed. I mean, I it turned out to be a Biggle Dust, not a... That sucks. Anything else to click? What is there to think about? I have no cards! Yeah, at least I didn't lose by 1. If I lost by 1, would have been kind of insulting. Would have been kind of depressing. Alright, now I top deck Atrocity. Yay!
Don't waste my time.
I can't pull a Lifesteal Husk either. This is so fucking sad. If I pull... Okay, if I randomly pull Undergrowth, the game might be saved. I have to top deck specifically Undergrowth. It must be Undergrowth. It can't be anything else. Yeah, I lost. It was the Farron variant all along. It wasn't at all the new Gunners version. The Farron variant has no Gunners. Or at least the one I can see. Like... Ah! I was playing around the wrong deck. I think I'm not actually going to review that particular one. I'm just going to think for a moment. No, I will take one review. I will actually fast review it. Right. Honestly, I know Legends of Runeterra is a lot of fun. Every time I play it lately, I'm so profoundly stressed. It is so difficult to play this. Like, this game is so hard. Okay, I suppose in that case, like let's look for 2 health, right? Let's look for 2 health. So, yeah, okay, so I used this Undergrowth earlier. Which means I could not have top decked it. I think I only have 1, right? So yeah, I had an opportunity to block the beard. I chose not to because I valued... I valued a more impactful domination. Did I do anything with that domination? Did she actually contribute? Right? So that's the value of taking that 2 damage. The 2/3 here. Where's my music? Why am I still on Chantmaster here? Okay, we keep playing. Right? I choose to swing with domination, right? Because I'm going to trade like 2 on the board anyway. Can't Black Spear or anything. They end up pieing me. So in exchange for taking 2 Nexus damage, I ultimately get a pie taken away from my husks. That's ultimately what happens. I take 2 Nexus damage in exchange for a pie toss coming out. They develop a second commando. I didn't realize at the moment how crazy that was. Camivore and Blackspear then, now that I've realized how fundamental that card is to their game plan, right? I mean, like, that particular Husk is absolutely worth it. I end up glimpsing... Do I glimpse here? No, I end up... I should... Yeah, so I end up Black Spearing here after they've already gotten the value, because I didn't realize that card. Well, yeah, I mean, it's definitely necessary to kill one of those off. There's no Quietus, right? Well, yeah, let's look for our ideal glimpse opportunity there, right? I mean, my biggest concern with just... No, I'm a combo deck. I can't... Oh, yeah, no, okay, so maybe this is a combo deck thing too, right? Because ordinarily, when I'm playing Pure Control and I find a... Because this is not Pure Control, obviously. When I'm playing Pure Control, like, this is just the lesson I've learned. And I'm playing against something that goes wide into me and swarming me really hard, and I'm playing a flavor of a deck that, like, it likes to play the board to defend itself. Glimpsing too proactively, too recklessly, like, just for hand value, like, usually gets me killed just on enemy board width. So I wonder if, like, that's the approach I was taking here, where it's just like, okay, build up my board, try to play with them on the board, because, like, I can't solitaire too much. Am I allowed to solitaire? How much am I allowed to solitaire here? And this turn, too. This turn forced out. Or turn 7 with the Glimpse. Glimpse should have been used here on this turn for sure. I commit. I'm ready to trade a little bit. I mean, I don't pre-commit the Glimpse. But the Glimpse should be used on my Boisterous, like, for sure, right? I should commit that plus, like, both on the stack at the same time. Yeah, and then I missed it here too. Yeah, so that's a bad misplay. Like, turn 7, missed Glimpse. I'm still pretty new to the deck. Like, I've played less than 20 games on it. Because, like, now we're chaining. Now it's doing something. Defensive Biggle Dust. Defensive Biggle Dust is weird, but it tells me something. In this case, it told me other Biggle Dust, but... I mean, this line is not something I would have seen, like, to actually... Do I end up, like, using the Glimpse now? Yeah, because this guy's not doing anything. I should probably Glimpse. No. Yeah, I see what we mean. Instead of Solitude, I should have done Dom into Glimpse. Well, I mean, my thought at the time was Solitude, again, plays the board more effectively. Like, that was my entire philosophy throughout this game, right? I'm trying to, like, actually interact on the board with the tools that I have so that I don't get, like, completely run over in tempo. How do I feel about that line? So yeah, because I was trying to choose between two. I was trying to choose between Domination and Bank or Solitude on the board and Fight. Solitude didn't have a keyword, Domination didn't have a keyword. Solitude matched up well into every unit in their deck. Right? Yeah, I mean, that is until they happen to pull a Chime on the Tenor of Terror, which I couldn't have planned for. How much damage would I reasonably take by having Domination and, like, just throwing away the Husk? I mean, I could still play Solitude and throw away its Husk. I could still throw away this husk, right? Like on the next turn. Which would still leave me tapped above Vengeance. Technically, that's almost the line. I actually think I do still like playing out Solitude here. I think I still made the right decision. And it just leads me back again to this turn where Glimpse... there's no excuse for not using it on 7. There's absolutely no excuse for not using it on 7. 7 is my opportunity where I finally get a window to cheat it out without getting run over. Maybe, yeah, I am going to write down overall that I might have overvalued the husks. Glimpse has the formula issue now. There's some weird mental quirk in your brain that stops you from using your value tools when you're feeling pressure. Turn 7 free, maybe greed sooner. Turn 7 free, maybe greed it sooner. Overvaluing husks without recipients in hand. I can at least take that overall principle away, right? Oops, there we go. I just closed the tab entirely. In control decks, even more in combo decks, mana efficiency with your cards are important. You floated 1 mana by playing Solitude, but you didn't have any 1-drops or 1-mana spells. Dominant Glimpse is more clean. That matters. Wait, but I mean, but I still have an exact curve. Like I just outlined like the Glimpse into Vengeance on exact mana, right? Like, what's wrong with what I did then? I really don't see the issue. Like. Because the way you've explained it, I did use that exact principle on Solitude play. Okay, let's try again. Infinite Patrons, welcome to the stream. We're going to try that again. We are struggling a bit today, as with all days this season. What the hell is this? Okay, this is some weird... Okay, okay, hang on. First, check to see if it's real. Like, real 30% win rate. Right? Check to see if people play it enough for it to exist. Okay, they do not. Okay, now check my own document. So, random brew lookup. If I see... okay, so I don't know what happens if I just see a Kale. So I mean, okay, so what card is in Freljord that they're probably playing around? Let's think about that for a second. I'd like an earlier curve. Wait, do I want an earlier curve? Am I mulling away? No, I mean, keeping Steam. Oh, keeping Steam and Eve. Ooh, don't know if that's correct. I don't have any principles for Steam right now. I usually throw Solitude. Okay, so it ends up with a pretty mist-heavy hand instead, so the Evelyn feels bad. Maybe I should have mulled Evelyn too if I didn't have a clear combo. My combo principles really leave something to be desired. Oh my god! That is certainly a hand. Freljord. What is in Freljord that you would value Kale highly? Okay, I'm gonna play the soldier. I'm just gonna play for some beatdown. I'm gonna play to progress like these fuckers. I'm gonna play to generate a blocker into whatever might be coming my way. Yeti? No, go to the Yetis. What is this? What are you anding? I'm gonna check chat now. We could have drawn into cards that made your hand more efficient. Oh my god, I have to play around stuff I might draw late. Oh, this is too much for me right now. I'm still struggling just to, like, bring myself back into... Oh, it's just ramp, isn't it? Watch as this plays into take card or something. Something completely random. Maybe I should have swung... Oh my god, I did it again, where I just didn't even consider the option before I declared a move. What is wrong with me? Why do I do that? I get... If I sit down... Maybe I'm just struggling in Legends of Runeterra in general to, like, actually play... But, like, in League, like, in my main game, right? I sit down, I do a VOD review, it's very clear to me, like, what I missed, what's available, like, right? But then here, it's like... Okay, I can curve. It's just pure ramp into something. Pure ramp into something, so I can... We'll play at Steam.
The water stings. Stings good.
We generate a challenger. We can go Eve into Viego. Oh, Esmus, die. Shoot on sight. Okay, so the chime cards are obviously here. Right. Just what happens with Kale. They play the chime cards. They're playing the ramp cards. They're playing... Oh, and when you said Zolani, I was thinking the blood letters, but no, there's actually just like the Kale synergy Zolani card. Okay, let's think here. Let's think about how I'm using. I lose 1 mana there. I have more pressure here, I think.
I've got hooks, coals, and all the time in the world.
Everything a girl could die for. Mind if I slip into something a little more painful?
Flip her, 5/6, nice. I mean, this is a very big body for turn 5. This gives Viego quick attack if I choose to play it like that. It's so stressful, even if I know this deck is probably bad. Even though I think it's probably bad, it's so stressful to not know what it is, so I could still, like, just get boomed by it as soon as they reveal it. Boom, big reveal. Berserk Derper, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your time with us. I don't know what happened to my notification and why it didn't go off. I apologize. Okay, the Steam attack would not get value if I swung with Evelyn. You know what? I think I'd probably just...
I love it when they
I think I'd probably just do this. No? It will give them that 1 turn of this, but it's pushing 8. I could get hit by a random Frostbite, I suppose. Again, the Scout attack's no value. I think this is probably cleanest. They're holding 8. It's definitely a Frostbite. No, it's... Celestial Wonder. I've never seen this card. Okay, so they're preserving their blue Sentinel for something. That definitely implies a weird combo.
Scream for me.
Another Husk is here.
Keep going.
I don't like that Viego's given that one, but I'll probably just give him the stats. Evelyn needs to see... How much was Evelyn on already? Fewer than 6 allies have died this game. The game is very slow. What's the Samus deck? Okay, what's worst case scenario? Sunburst? Sunburst is probably worst case scenario. It is a Targon deck, right? That's okay. I have a 3 Viego hand. Is it okay to just throw them like that? It'll force the... I mean, stalling is what they want to do. I'm a combo deck. I probably just do my thing, right? I can see... Okay, yeah, because I can... I mean...
She waits for me beyond the
It's not like I'm too upset if that happens. This gives me an extra Husk. Evelyn's at 5 out of 6? No, 4 out of 6. But she's about to be at 5 out of 6 after this turn ends, which means that the Sunburst, right? Celestial Impact. What's going on? What is this? No wonder I have no idea what I'm up against. I've never seen these cards get play. Like, I didn't know about these cards.
Back on the prowl.
Okay, so let's just do it again, no? Flip Evelyn permanently.
The whole world will know my
Create another mist. Try to go wide on this. Just like, they have 8. Throw you into the blue buff. Swing full. Scout attack won't do anything.
Yes, I bite.
Swing for technically lethal. I should have... I forgot to check if I had Hallowed. Okay, that's expected. Harsh Winds comes through. Makes sense. We were talking about freezes earlier. So now we're only swinging for 6. Viego does see something. Okay, so they're on 10 now. They're going to be on 10 next turn. What was the point of... Okay, I'm just confused now. If we care about... Okay, and if we're learning that combo decks care a lot about their mana efficiency, there's no reason to not play that out. None at all. Unless I really wanted that husk, but I feel like I don't want to husk on my boisterous for fun. We find an undergrowth. It's a War Mother's Call deck. Oh. I guess, yeah. What is the most effective thing for me to do? First, okay, maybe... I think we Despair. And then I don't want to Camavorin with the full board. I open attack and kill. Wait a minute. Does the scout attack matter this time? I'm gonna throw the steam on. Does the scout attack matter this time? Let's think.
Always, Eve. But you know that.
So, I mean, the encroaching mist dies, the husk dies, it is what it is. Like, I'm not really playing for long-term value against a War Mother's Call deck. We lose the husk, because, again, full board. So, we're gonna try to kill some of these things. It pulls an Esmus, which is not good. Find Viego again. Okay, let's actually use the scout attack then, given that there's only an Esmus on board, and then I've got challengers. Okay. I'm ready to use Despair, right? We're ready to slow this down. I can also Undergrowth. They've surrendered. Okay, that deck sucked. Now that we figured out the gimmick. I really don't like getting free wins into bad decks because I feel like I should be earning my climb a little more. Like, I've been struggling so much on the climb that, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. But, like, I'd like to earn it a little more. Like... Yeah, there is. I'm just upset. Like, my peak's D4. I did want to push it further. I realize now, like, it's going to take a lot more play to, like, actually take it further. I've only been playing for, like, 3 ranked seasons, though, so for me to have hit Diamond, like, in all of them is not bad. I just need to have some patience. And I just need to, like... You know, I had a really good review structure in the first season, and then something fell apart in the second and third, and I need to, like, take the time to rebuild it. Like, my review structure in the early days was so good. Okay, Heimer Jace. I know this deck like the back of my hand, so perfect. Although there's multiple variants of it, I don't know whether this is going to be like the tech heavy one, whether this is going to be like the Uber removal one, like, so we're just going to have to find out. Hate Spike. What does that hit? It hits the men, it hits, I mean, Reggie's not a priority for removal. It does hit the Florbegons, which is pretty valuable. And I think if I mull away the Black Spear, which isn't going to kill Heimerdinger, then we probably are likely to find a better curve into the Evelyn combos, right? Okay, I'm down to play Boisterous into Salter. Currently planning, obviously, like, or forced to bank into Hate Spike on 3. Could give me a Vengeance on 4, but it's unlikely. Don't want to just play into the random Mist Call. So we have to be careful about that. Reggie comes out. Very likely to block nothing or just the boisterous to save health.
I hate
Okay.
traffic.
So he doesn't really mind giving me my random hallowed proc, which makes sense because I'm not a huge hallowed deck. Okay. With a double hate spike, we have a very, very removal heavy hand. Oh, they're a forge variant. Okay. Maybe. What is my hate spike actually getting value into? I mean, it does kill that. Okay, because it's floor. We talked about this. We talked about floor begone. It's floor begone. It's for floor begone. The man doesn't really matter. I mean, he could eventually become a problem with acceleration gate, but they have to find a safe acceleration gate turn first. But I'm slow, right? It taps me under any vengeance on 5 into Heimer. You don't get much more value later. I'll keep him available for the hate spike. I will take the 3 just because of the deck that I know it's a deck that has burn, but okay. Steam. Okay, we have a double Evelyn hand. We have access to Last Caress. It's still a very removal heavy hand. I'm choosing to. I mean, she's only 3 out of 5 right now. I'm choosing to value Steam into the Heimerdinger to make it easier to beat like Mist Call if my hand is like. I don't know if that's correct. I find it pretty unlikely he's gonna do like a lot right now, though. She's only 2 out of 6 because I chose not to use the hate spike. Last Caress is she strikes? Yeah, she just strikes an enemy. That's all it is. So I need her. I need her flips.
Axel, shut up.
Okay, let's swing. Let's see if they block with Axel. They probably do. I'm allowed to push 3 more by using the hate spike. Now, nope, they actually just chose to let it through. Okay. Well, still banking. I still have access to the vengeance. I don't have a very compelling Last Caress now that she's not flipped. You know, playing Evelyn before she stays flipped, and I don't really have much more going does feel kind of bad, but you know, the tempo at which this deck plays is not crazy. Banking the 3. Okay, so I mean, this is a highly threatening Heimerdinger turn if they just chose to develop it and play slow with their attack token. Because like, if they just play it and if they play him raw like this, okay, they either don't have him or they don't have Mist Call. Soul Harvest. Aha, that's kind of funny. This taps me under a Heimerdinger answer. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I can't do math. I have 8. I'm going to choose to get some value out of her since she's dead anyway. Then, if they choose to... Okay, and... Is it worth passing? Is it worth passing? Is it worth passing? Is it worth passing?
Does it hurt?
I'm just trying to think.
Watch out!
So they've passed to put pressure on me. Heimerdinger won't get any immediate value, right? So it's not super urgent. They, worst case, could get like 1 Floor Begone off of him on the next turn if they chose to spend everything. So in that case, it would not be worth just sitting and waiting for him to come out. He will be a useless lump. He won't do anything. The worst value possible, like the worst case for me, is answered by the hate spike I have in hand. Therefore, I will play my Regen Impact Fury Eve, right? Yeah. Why didn't we kill? Because Evelyn's targeted by a Soul Harvest. Why would? Oh, it would have flipped her. Oh, that's how she works. When I see your... Oh, that's crazy. I had no idea. I had no idea, actually. That's really cool. You can't Hexbliterate me, so I'll take the block. Oh, that's bait! You can Hexbliterate me if... Oh, you can Hexbliterate me no matter what. Ooh. Yes, but if Eve isn't the one who strikes, then I'm fine. I almost played right into that line. That would have been embarrassing. That would have been really embarrassing. It ends up being a prod surge. Okay, so they are playing like the tech-heavy version.
Scream for me.
We do pull an elusive, which is really good in this position. Okay, again, we need to make sure we're not letting Heimerdinger get persistent value. He can't be played with value right now, so it wouldn't matter. So I'm allowed to do whatever I want. Okay. What I want is to play... Do I want to play Solitude here? Elusive Solitude, threatening with Elusive Eve, is quite good. Elusive Steam is technically 2 more damage. No, it's quite a lot more than 2 more damage. I have Hallowed. Okay, so I'm going to play Steam then in that case. Because I'm just trying to push as much damage as I possibly can on this turn.
Ready for a little splish-splash, Steam?
Always, Eve. You know that.
And then I can just throw Salter at the Rocket Blaster without spending a resource. You can't be killed by Shock Blast. You have to be killed by Hexpliterator or Vengeance. You have to be killed by Vengeance. Okay, fair. Valid. Second Soul Harvest. Okay. I did just play into Soul Harvest. That kind of blows a little bit, but that's alright. I'm going to choose to play like this.
That was hot. That's it.
My board's looking a little raggedy, but...
fix.
it's only 3, yeah. Jace is showing. They've picked Quick Attack Jace. I'm not quietusing a Wrench bot. Okay. You're not going to maintain Tough, right? Tough is this round? Tough is this round, yeah. Okay, I mean, we've got a number of husks to play with. We've got 10 mana to play with. We can't play Solitude and Vengeance. Oh, you end up pulling Formula with it, which implies... Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I don't like that one bit. I can still... Okay, so I'm gonna unfortunately have to play out this line. Which I don't love. It has to kill Eve specifically this time to deny the healing. It's necessary to deny the healing. My best Flora Be Gone answer is gone. Jace can't pull me. Am I okay to take 5 damage from him? Just to develop a Solitude that actually... I mean, she can't push through, though, is the thing. Inali, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your time with us. Solitude's most efficient, I think. I mean, obviously it doesn't give me an immediate lethal next turn, but I think it's still the closest thing I can find, right? So what do we get here? We get a Spell Shield Fearsome. What a potent boisterous host. Wow, wow, wow. Are you trying to play around something? Are you trying to play around something? What are you trying to play around? If I tap under something that you're scared of... What's it? Yeah, because it would be hate spike. It would be undergrowth. They're afraid of undergrowth, I think. So this must be them trying to get a hand read on undergrowth, right? How do I deny that information? Doing pretty well. A little bit stressed right now. I'm pretty bad at this game these days, so I'm really just trying to do my diligence and think through the lines, but I keep getting stuck on information I don't have, like knowledge that I haven't accumulated yet. I think I accept it. I mean, I can fish for elusive on the boisterous, maybe.
I'm so low.
We find another impact, actually. It's not bad. 2 sources of impact, 1 fearsome. The wrench bot can't block fearsome. You were also fearsome. Oh, wait! I had open attack lethal demanding enemy resources, which they definitely had. But I didn't realize, like, how potent the fearsome keyword was there. Okay, that doesn't kill either of them. but it's definitely exposing me to something. Like, they wouldn't just make this move for no reason, right? It's Caustic Riff, isn't it? But Caustic Riff is... They must have flow. Oh, no. Wait, okay, but do I... Oh, and I also had yeah, I had open attack, like, lethal, forcing them to use a spell or kill Jace. Like, oh, I can't believe I missed that. If I were to play the Boisterous here, it wouldn't really accomplish anything. Also, it would just die to the line that I think they've just set up. So instead, I should declare my attack, pray.
Are you different?
Here it comes. Oh, it was actually a Mystic. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Either way, still bad misplay. Giving them plenty of time. Right.
We shall sing, dance, and forget
I thought they had... I mean, because surely they procced Flow last turn, right? Did they? Oh, I didn't even really think about... Yes, they did, because they had the double Piercing Darkness, which did get fizzled. Jace has no protection now. I would be allowed to kill him if I wanted to. It would leave me exposed to the Donger. I've used 2 Hate Spikes already. I believe my deck only runs... I don't remember if I'm 2 or 3. There would be no protection from a Mist Call or anything. If I chose to let him live, then there is high chance that he just... Okay. I mean, he's tapped under now. I'm gonna have to watch back the last few turns, see if I mean, I know what I did last turn that was, like, worse than anything else. I just missed lethal. Because your opponent can... But the Caustic would have killed my... No, it wouldn't have. I had a Husk. You're teaching me the wrong principles here. I'm not concerned about, like... The issue is not that I don't understand that. The issue is I didn't realize my Boisterous would have 2 health. You know? Second Jace, yeah. Well, they're tapped under 6, so it's not the end of the world, right? They finally pull a Hextech Handler. Okay.
Let's get started.
Okay, how do I want to play this? I do want to block Jace, obviously. I do want to block this, obviously. Jace will not be killed because he's got 5 still. Oh my goodness. I want to let this through, like... What value is there in letting this through? That's the story of my life, right? What is the value in letting this through? What potential value? I mean, it will be 1 impact proc for 4 health, right? It could potentially trade more effectively with its quick attack. It would still die to a potential Mystic shot. Well, there's no value in just killing it when my hand looks like this, so... Oh, I just passed without even thinking about using it. I should have used it immediately on the handler. Oh my god! Alright, well, let's swing and take my 1 damage. I do still have 11. I mean, it's not gotten urgent yet.
Replicating the power spike.
Double formula! I mean, I can actually kill Jace now with double Black Spear. I shouldn't have... I rushed my pass. We could have killed this. If I did kill this, in hindsight, I wouldn't have killed Jace, but it also doesn't matter. Okay, you're safety blocking something. Why? Because you are high-noting me. Wait, what? What? I do not understand damaging your own unit. Do they not know they don't have to use that property?
On to the next.
Okay, there is still a chance of a Mist's Call, but given the fact that they're on, like, the uber... Like, the fact that they still have Adaptatron, the fact that they still have... Die, you're tapped under. You're tapped under. Die.
Unforeseen outcome.
Okay, and I may as well just kill this, so I don't get instantaneously lethal. I don't know why I didn't put them both on the stack. There wasn't anything they could have done about that, but... I have just learned to stagger, and maybe to my detriment. Ooh, actually really good defensive card, but... Okay, they're trying to find...
Hey, show me that again.
They're trying to find a push-through keyword. Definitely a bit scary on this turn. They find Faded, they find... Brash! Is this 3 or less, or is it... Oh, 3 or more. Yeah, okay, so it is exactly Fearsome. I can block Jace. I cannot block Jace. He won't kill me, though. I'm down to 2. I lose to a Shock Blast, but... Or a Mystic. But at this point, that's just kind of... how the cookie crumbles, you know? I missed my lethal, and so if I lose the game, it's how it is. Ah, of course, a Quietus, just what I needed. I'm a combo deck with nothing on board and nothing in hand, so... I mean, I should have, but I'm gonna let them hit me.
Let's get started.
Yeah, okay. People do like to hit people, so... Okay, obviously I don't need to, like, review it. I just, like... completely failed to recognize that I had lethal threats with fearsomes, which would have forced them to trade Jace or use heavy-duty removal on lesser targets. So yeah, we're not going to review it because the critical error that needs to be learned and taken from that is just blatantly obvious. So we stick with it. Really tragic. I mean, okay, so we've not been having a lot of success on the deck today. Like, it's 3 and 5. That's not that bad, but it's not good. It's not climbing. Granted, I have lost several very, very winnable games, and it's not like it was a particularly complex line that I lost to, so it's not the type of situation where it's like, okay, so at my current skill level, I'm playing something that's too complex, or like it's not a situation where I need to swap because I'm struggling long term. It's a situation where I've just done stupid things and lost games for them, right? So I still feel like playing the deck, and so we may as well. Have I played Rise decks? I have not. I have not. He would fit me, but I don't have any desire to play Rise in current season. Like, I am a very... I do play predominantly control. Right now, I'm just playing, like, this combo deck because it's not a skill set I've developed, but... Udyr Galio. Okay, again, I hate that I finally learned how to deal with the meta decks and I was comfortable with them, and then the meta shifted. Like... Galio Udyr, okay, again, real archetype. Equipment heavy, so in a deck that has more interaction, removal would be critical, right? Petricide Hound, Durant. Okay, Durant Sculptor is a big problem. Quietus is actually quite good into that then. I'm obviously never keeping Hydrovine in my opening hand. Am I playing for pure removal or am I playing for more of a combo curve? Ugh. This is unpleasant. I mean, we're also likely to get an early Stony Suppressor, so I don't want to keep too much. I mean, like, Hate Spike is devalued. I'm just going to try mulling like this and just, again, play for... I've been taught to kind of play for Solitaire like this. We don't have a curve in either, like, main direction. Okay, now we do. Now we do. We have Salter into Domination. And hopefully we pull a win condition here. Why are we calling this a combo deck? I don't know. Is that not what this is? You play, like, for... You're, like, turn 7...
Others only dream of.
My work! I know a place.
What? Badger Bear. I'll just throw a mist into him. There we go. Okay. Lovely. Domination with nothing is... I mean, my understanding of the deck was, like, I am always supposed to, like... I don't know how to finish that thought, to be honest. Okay, no sense in attacking. Right, I don't win there. I mean... I'm not going to attack with Solitude either. Or sorry, with Domination either. If I swing with the Badger Bear... If I do this, if I force a defensive combat trick, which is unlikely... Oh, wait, hang on. How many freezes? Yeah, so that was the most likely outcome. No freezes. It's all Demacia with, like, Spear, Udyr, Inner Beast. Right. There's now a Petricite Hound, which is not the most threatening thing, so I'm not going to spend my Quietus on it. Because we are more willing to spend the Quietus on Broadwing, on... Well, if Suppressor comes out, I would really like it dead. I can even hit... no, I can't hit Charger, because that... Wait, does this... No, it just says kill. It doesn't deal damage, so Charger would die as well. Okay, now we... Yep.
I should stamp you out like the insect you are.
Where's the deck guide? Where's the deck guide that I was sent? It's an old one. Okay, Udyr would die instantaneously to a Black Spear. If I can hold on. Although, if he's given any stance which he can afford, I'm not able to actually... Okay, I shouldn't be looking for the deck guide to try to illustrate my point. I'm feeling really defensive right now. I need to get over that. There's no clean line that kills him. Unless they greed for Wild Claw? It chose Boar. Damn it. Yeah, that was really gambling on my opponent being kind of stupid, but I'd still like to deal with the Badger Bear using a Black Spear, I think. Right? Or if Udyr swings inappropriately, I can still throw... Oh my goodness, he swung very inappropriately. Okay, but I would have to throw either Domination or the Soldier. The Soldier would die. Would remove like a good... But it's so worth killing the Udyr now, right? Domination is a value engine, but... That's my Badger Bear answer. Line of Theory says I do this. Bank 3. Yes. And then Eve is ready to pop off.
Was hoping you'd stop by. She's been missing you.
Has she? Maybe I'll satisfy her craving.
Would have loved to put that regen on Eve permanently,
Mind if I
but...
slip into something a little more painful?
Okay, stop it, please. For the love of God, every time I make a play, you say it's wrong. Please, I cannot handle this. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to learn. I can't learn. I learned this with my clients in League. You can't learn if someone's like rattling off every little thing you do over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's wrong, because it doesn't fucking stick. It's too much. Please. He's dead anyway. Every time you propose something, it's some fucking micro-optimization that doesn't matter because I'm fucking platinum. I'm sorry to get angry like this, but I'm so stressed at that. Like... Let's decide what to do next, because the Eve swing just trades into the Mountain Drake, which is not favorable for me, right?
unbearable.
Unless, wait, hold on, because this only gives keywords, right? Yeah, this only gives keywords. Shit. Because you into you, but you're too important long term. You'll be my win condition eventually. That stifles. It's okay that it stifles. I mean, now that I've learned that I'm approaching this fundamentally wrongly, then it does mean I get to slow down a bit, right?
Back on the prowl.
I should have checked the exact number. It's hard to keep track.
Gather, spirits, gather.
Okay, Udyr is here. I might actually just glimpse the husk here. The fearsome husk doesn't really do anything for me. I think I will. That part is a useful principle that we can learn from this session, right?
Playtime.
And that part is actually a neat trick as well. We can actually, okay, actually, if we get lucky enough, if we're kind of threatening here, okay.
Ironborn!
Let's just think about how to play this out. I think it would be really lovely. Okay, but do I need to rush that? I would love to play my Hydrovine just into... I'd like to play my Hydrovine early and just get some, like... Oh, okay, you know, you're very, very problematic. You are very problematic. They're going to swing with that, right? You're problematic in terms of trading, but, like, that's it. That's the only thing that's actually problematic. Udyr himself, yeah, because that's the most likely outcome, but I could have also just taken more control of the situation by pre-committing the vengeance if that was my intention. But... worst case is single combat. Let's just safety block it, right? If I were to play... Oh, yeah, because I could just be playing straight into single combat, no? If I were to play this line and then develop out my Hydrovine, like, immediate single combat. I mean, I'm concerned about top-end Gorlith and Tiana. Do I need to hold this? Is this the best? I can't spend the time thinking that through. I've struggled for too long. There was a single combat. Yep, I would have gotten completely fucked by playing out the Hydrovine. Perfect. So we actually... You know, we checked. We checked first. There is a Hydrovine. It has regen. It is fat. It can actually swing. Lovely. Now, worst case is, like, okay, it's only a 1 of Tiana. Gorlith the Unskilled. They won't want to play Gorlith until it is... Okay, so that's one of the quietest targets. That is one of the quietest targets. We outlined that at the beginning of the game. That's one of the quietest targets. Shield of Durand immediately, I see. Okay. So it's going to be also become problematic. We now have a Stony Suppressor. Okay. It has Challenger now. Oh, it's going to kill something instantaneously, isn't it? I actually can't beat that. It's just going to kill my Hydrovine. Shit. Well, in that case, play you out. It's pretty clear I don't have anything on 1 mana with a Stony Suppressor. Oh my goodness. That is deeply unpleasant. Okay, no reason for you two to not swing, right? Actually, it might be a reason for you to not swing. Is there? Okay, hold on. So what's going to actually happen? What's the result of you swinging? You're going to be blocked by something bigger than you. That doesn't really matter. You have 1 chance to attack. I mean, you can't be blocked by this, or by this, or by this, or by this. Only by Udyr. So I'm getting 7, almost surely. And that's just the value that he brings. Shield of Durand was actually crazy there. You are a blocker. You will not kill anything. You will save me from... I mean, you're not formidable. That's 1. You're the backline engines. Only 6. You're also a blocker. You're also a blocker. You don't... You're not doing it. None of you are doing anything, so they're just blockers. They're not getting value on the attack. They're not getting value on... They're only getting value on the defense. That's the only thing they can do. Oh, when I'm summoned her Strike. I didn't actually know that property about Udyr. I mean, it hits him as well, which is really funny, but... Solitude on the field. Viego not ready to go. I mean, he's not in hand. I don't see where my win condition is. I'll play a host. Nothing else. No reason not to, right? So that pulls you, yep, which kind of blows. Wait, that's it? I mean, he's gonna strike no matter what, so I may as well throw my ephemeral into it, right? And now I may as well free... I mean, I was planning on using this on the quietest, but I don't really... I mean, you're only 1 now. You're kind of irrelevant unless a Shield of Durand comes out. And if it does come out, I still beat it right now, but only right now. If I do it on you, I don't beat you. There could easily be a second one. I think I don't like that play. It feels wrong, but it's... Once again, I'm in a position where it's just feel. And I can't explain why... Because I've been burned on trying to use removal and stuff that, like, 1 target saves. Wait, but the Shield of Durand would cost 5 now, because Stony Suppressor's on the field, which is really fucking bad. So I think I take the opportunity to just nuke it. There's no saving it. Spells are too expensive. And it's of course, the stance swap was face-off, so it's just going to be useful again. Am I dumb? I am dumb. I didn't think about it. I'm not dumb, I just didn't think. I'm not dumb, I just didn't realize, like, that was an option, because I have not played against Udyr basically ever. Okay, Steam is something I can work with. He's gonna
How about we live a little?
I don't get his Husk, and his Husk could have been useful. It was just another spell shield, but... He doesn't even get the vulnerable effect, because I, forgot to leave space for him. I got nothing. I have nothing I can do here. But they also don't have any push-through. If I don't let Udyr strike, they won't have Overwhelm on the next turn. Is anyone fearsome? No one's fearsome. Do you do anything? You don't do anything. Okay, I just have a fat board. Let's see what happens, shall we? My board doesn't kill their board favorably. It gives them a stance swap. Alright, they also have Jaral. This is literally just... This is so silly.
We are surrounded, you see.
I top decked a Vengeance. Well, actually pretty useful, not gonna lie.
Take a load off.
Oh my god, this hand has Tiana in it, doesn't it? This hand has Tiana, doesn't it? They totally have Tiana, don't they? No reason not to throw that. Because there's no consequence here. Right. No reason not to kill you. I mean, because I'll need a blocker into Tiana. No, I won't, because I have Vengeance. Right? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I will need a blocker. That's definitely a Tiana hand. There's It's too late for this. No, the quietest was the best answer. The Stony Suppressor didn't matter. The Udyr is now creating infinite value. He's going to go Overwhelm. No, he's going to go Overwhelm. I can't use this yet. This guy really likes regen. Okay, now that he's not going Overwhelm, now I will choose to... I mean... That threat's always there. You're pushed through anyway. I mean, it's just doomed. It's just doomed. I got nothing. I'm going to choose to hit Udyr off that potential threat. But it is a T on the hand, I'm sure. Could still happen. It's not, actually. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm
so alone.
Okay, Brash is really funny, but it's not like it's gonna do anything, so... I wish I had killed that thing with a Quietus rather than the Suppressor. The Suppressor's not doing anything. End round. Okay, what do we pull? Yeah, I know.
A bit underdressed.
My board's empty. Shield of Duran as an offensive combat trick is wild. It's... Okay, lifesteal is actually kind of funny. I'll take it if I can top deck something usable. We're in a top deck war, but yeah, there it is. Yeah. Okay, chat, let's address the... Let's talk about that game, shall we? Okay. Once again, I appreciate that you guys are trying to help, alright? I appreciate that you're trying to help. That said, immediate hindsighting me is not helpful. We go to review for a reason, right? It just... The type of person that I am... Okay, I need you to understand this. The type of person that I am 24/7 spending active attention battling off self-deprecating thoughts. Okay? 100% of the time. I must spend my attention on that, at least a small amount of my attention. And it's especially dangerous when I'm playing something competitive, right? If you are immediately hindsighting me as soon as I make a decision, every time I make a decision, you are contributing to exactly those thoughts. You are one of them. That's what you are in my head when you do that. So, obviously, that's going to take a lot of attention to fend off. And why I have to kind of, like, blow up and say, like, stop now. I need this to stop. Like... We are calling it a combo deck because when I was taught the basics of the deck, right? We say Lee Sin, Fizz, Samira, Varus, right? Usual combo contenders. Specific pieces in hand are on board to pop off, right? They stall or hold until they kill you or 1 turn or 2 turns, right? By definition, that's how I understood my deck, right? You combo, like, you use your primary win conditions of Viego, Evelyn, very champion-focused, like, hold on, oop, Viego flip, pop-off turn, let's go. Oh, Evelyn just happened to curve perfectly, let's go, right? It fits all the metrics of what I understand is a combo deck, right? Viego, yes, I understand Viego is usually a control piece. That's why I've played a shit ton of Viego before. That's why I use, like... You know, I like Viego decks. I like control decks. But my understanding of the Evelyn Viego version in particular is not just perma removal, perma stall for Viego. It is develop into a specific combo that blows out the game. Keep that combo online. That was my understanding. That's why we're calling it a combo deck. Again, I don't understand everything about the game, but I'm not stupid, right? I struggle with keeping everything in my head all at once, but I'm not an idiot, right? If there is a failure to understand exactly what the deck is supposed to do, that is important. But, at the same time, like, where is it? It is an ancient deck guide. Absolutely ancient. Like when the deck first released. Like when these champions first became available, right? It is from Mastering Runeterra. Where do they describe the deck? Where do they describe it? Where do we go? Where do we go? It didn't actually explain archetypically what this is when I really thought it did, but at least my coach was talking to me as though it's combo, and it made sense to me that it is, right? If I search the word combo, it's not appearing here. If I search the word control, it's not really appearing here. They do say I am using control cards, right? Some control cards here and there. Okay, but yeah, that's the thing. You understand what my experience was right there, right? Like, I am grateful that we're trying to help, and I'm grateful that you did teach me useful principles tonight, chat. But you understand that the last, like, hour was just every decision of yours is wrong, and also your understanding of this deck is wrong, and also you're just wrong, and you're wrong again. And that's wrong, too. And, like, it's like, holy fuck, that's relentless. Pulling a Seraphine is actually very welcome. I hate that champion, but I know I'd love playing her. Like, we got some tag out. The Elise Experience bundle? What? Wait, weren't we supposed to get some, like, free starter decks or something? Or these must be the starter decks, right? Except where we have to spend coins, or no? Maybe they're not ready yet. Oh, it's a Path of... Wait, it's a Path of Champions thing? Next patch. Alright. I just wanted to see if, when they came out, they would just kind of, like, slide me some extra cards or shards or something, right? Alright, bit of a rough session. We lost a lot of winnable games. There's at least 2 of them that, like, for sure, had I played better, I would have won. There's that glimpse thing in the Bandleswarm game. There's that... Right, there's that pass versus Samira Varus. God, that sucked. I'm so glad we won that game, because we almost shouldn't have off that throw. Right? There is a failure to understand what's in the list in Modern Brews against Jarvan Shen. So my turn 4, like, really lost the game. Just a lot of stuff where I just struggled. So... It is unfortunate. It does feel weird that I performed better on this deck after playing for 9 hours straight than I did fresh. But I suppose that's just how it goes sometimes. Again, I just need to have patience. We're slowly working it out. It's... Okay, so... On this session, I played fast and loose. However, when I got frustrated about that and tried to slow down, I started hard overthinking again. My fundamental approach to playing comp games is still high stress and difficult to manage. There must be some solution here. You must accept that as long as that issue persists, Masters will be exceptionally difficult. That's a long-term project, guys. That's not gonna... Oh, shoot. That's not gonna be easy. I am putting in the effort. Like, it's not that I'm not putting in effort. Like, that's the thing. I seem to believe that, like, I'm finally starting to accept that just putting in effort doesn't mean results, and it doesn't mean the right thing. Like again, look how much effort I'm putting in, right? Like, I'm making a note after, like, every game that I play, right? So, like, just some learning a big experience after every game, and... God, there's something missing. There's something missing. Okay. Might get bored and play deep next time, to be honest. I should just try. I do need to find, like, just a brain off beatdown that I can use to refine my mindset again. Yeah. Again, I accepted a while ago that if I would ever have to give up, like, the pure Shadow Isles funny gimmick, then so be it. That is what it is. Yeah, no, it is what it is. Okay. Again, thank you for your help tonight. I do appreciate it. Love yourselves, respect each other. I'll see you all next time. I may end up playing tomorrow. I think it's actually pretty likely. But I won't fully promise it, right? Okay, good night, guys.